Hey there, folks. How we doing? Um, a little slow this morning. Friday, July 1st, 8:07 a.m. According to Mr. Wolf here. Cool dude. Oh, he's gone. Here he is. That guy's awesome. Anyway, um, Wolf, into gut intuition, strength. Bear, that's Cody. That's I'm sorry, Grizzly. Bear is strength of barrier. Grizzly is very strong strength. Um, I want to talk about how it is that people can get over on you when they seem like they're just telling the truth. Your heart tells you that they're telling you the truth, but all they're feeding you is a ton of lies, a ton of crap. How does that happen? You think about it and you say, man, I felt the love, I felt the passion, and I just felt it. It was right in there. I couldn't see where there was a lie. When the hearts talk, the hearts put out feelings. Okay, they get the major data. Whoa, they get the major data from the brain, the thought process, and then they get the emotions from the base chakra. When someone has a lot of love, or more importantly, passion, the aura coming off of that is orange. That's a wonderful thing, but by itself, it can be very tricky. A big thing about passion too. Um, uh, it's very energetic. It's almost like an electric feeling. The frequency is a shorter wavelength, it's a weird wavelength, and it kind of pushes forward hard. It's a short wave, but it's a little bit longer, so it has strength. That's the frequency, what it's like. That is just what it is, and the orange is the aura that comes off of that frequency. It's the auric expression of that frequency. So I've heard a lot of people ask me, Jay, this person is just, I believed him. This guy said, he was going to make my daughter a star. And I believed him. You never believe who this was, I won't tell you. But, and she was saying, I can't believe. I mean, I couldn't believe he lied. I mean, why couldn't I see that? And I said, well, the guy, he's got a lot of light blue in him, which is hope. And if someone lies, if someone, the heart takes the data from the brain, the feeling from the emotions, from the base chakra, where the spine hits the hip, and then the heart creates a feeling. If the brain holds on to a lie as long as possible, and they convince themselves that that's true, which is easy for a liar to do. People have no honor. That's easy for them. Okay, and then they crank up their emotions of passion or hope. Then, literally, the heart takes that, puts it together, and sends it out as the truth. The heart doesn't know better. The heart creates understand. The heart creates feelings and helps create understanding. So it's dishonor at its greatest, shown its ugly face. So when your heart feels it, you feel a feeling. So, man, I know it's true. They felt it. I felt them. I felt them. Well, yeah, your heart felt their heartfelt feelings. But they created their own lie within their heartfelt feelings. They created their own feeling of a lie. That's how that happens. So, what's going to kick in soon? Hard, very hard, karma. And it's going to be quick. I mean, quick. I've been telling you all lately, folks, that right now you've actually got more freedom, free will, than you've ever had. And it's about to crank up harder too. As the format changes from abuse, where something like these lies literally are praised. I mean, you're given benefits for that. That format is literally almost completely gone out of creation. It's about to be. Okay? Shortly after I get out of this body, give it a month and a half, and that format is going to be changed to compassion, honor, and equality. And then watch things get better. It's been a long time coming, but this is how it should have at least started. Not through abuse. Animals killing animals, us eating animals, animals have to kill animals just to stay alive. Look at the things we do to each other as people, what we do to them. Butchering all the trees and stuff when it's our exhale of carbon dioxide that feeds them, and they release oxygen that feeds us. We're cutting off our own lungs. Let alone the government dropping garbage out of the planes on us, out of the sky. They pollute the sky with poisons, toxic poisons, to kill you, to kill everything. It's amazing. The good world we live in, folks. That's about to change. And it's going to come down hard. So, anyway, one thing you've heard a lot of bad stuff about is our friends in space. The problems with the friends from other planets that are not really our friends. They're friends to the things that run this planet. And they're here. The problems are down here. About 98+% of everything in space is here to help. The biggest problems are down here. Having said that, some of the stuff in space, they got some issues too. They got their problems. So, this one gentleman was sent to be near me for multiple reasons when I started coming alive. It was years ago. He was working at a Barnes & Noble. He was working in the coffee shop part of it. This gentleman was so smart. He knew so much about everything. He was so intelligent. I mean, I can look in someone's head and see how the brain's moving, how it works, how the energy flows, how the thought processes flow, as well as what a lot of them are, anything I need. But this guy was like, there's no way that he should be here in a coffee shop. Okay. Running the whole store? Maybe if he wanted something below his, abilities. The whole Barnes & Nobles I'm talking about, Man was incredibly intelligent. And he and I eventually, especially before the place closed down, were talking very openly about things. He was Pleiadian, from the Pleiades galaxy. Having said that, when someone says Pleiadian, folks, please remember that's a galaxy. There's all kinds of different beings that come from there. The Anunnaki homeworld, the original one, yeah, you can call it the original one. There were broken sectors, but anyway, the original homeworld, the homeworld of the Anunnaki, it's in the Pleiades galaxy. Folks, we're a big family. We have so many wonderful, wonderful people in it. When I say people, I'm talking about the spirit and planets, animals, plants, humans, humanoid beings. We're a big family. You're going to start meeting some of them. Bergeau and Paul are getting a whole lot of physical contact, and and is 2. As I get ready to leave, to return my leased vehicle, um, I have a lot of stuff happening. In a way, it's kind of sad. I really wish I could do more that I can do while in body, but that's okay, because what really counts is what I'll do when I get out of here. You all have such abilities you're not even close to aware of. But the heart is a powerful, powerful tool. But like any tool, if we're going to use it or understand it's used by others, we need to understand it. Period. How it functions. When someone puts out that heart energy where they're really pushing the passion behind it, saying, oh, but la 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 la, stop right there. Use your brain. Whether you use your scanner, which is really powerful, or the pineal, which still works great for this, look into that person. Look right into that person's brain. What do you get going on in there? Trust your gut. Is this person lying? Your heart wants to say, oh yes, it's a feeling. Oh yes, what does your gut? Just stop. Go in their head. Go in the head with your scanner and your pineal. Just go right into them. You can use the crown to get information in the field. That's part of me, hanging around all over the place. What information do you get? Your gut will say on, off. No, wrong. Like, can I trust that? No, something's wrong. Excuse me. I don't know what, but something's wrong. That's a warning. That makes you just, whoa, pull back. Take your heart energy, pull it back. Get it out of there. Because as long as your heart energy is flowing around inside their heart energy, remember, these are fields of energy that are going on everywhere. A lot of you, I put you in the middle of the U.S., your energy is literally in both oceans, the Atlantic and the Pacific. You think the heart energy isn't mixed up with everyone? Yeah, it is. But when you close it off to someone, boom, you close it off. It comes right back in and it stays away from them. You make that affirmation in your mind, you say, no, my heart, boom. It happens. It's automatic. It's you using you. It's you being you. Simple thing. Yeah, got a little excited, felt good. It's just, sorry folks, it's just a rough day. Slow it down. So when you understand that the heart takes data from the brain and then emotions, which are easily played with, that's how the heart lies to you. But that's okay, because you're more than just the heart. Let your heart energy excuse me let your heart energy be pure. Let it say what it is. Just be yourself. But beware of others. What's that old saying? Take everything with a grain of salt. I think that's pretty true. Folks, love you. I need to get running. Kirk's all fed and taken care of. He's been out. Got to take him out again. Feed the all the other critters. Folks, things are really close to changing. That's funny. My ears are ringing so hard right now. Oh yeah, folks. Thanks for the comments that you make. I know those of you coming to me, there's a reason for it. It's because of who you are and what you're doing here in the body, helping people become awake once you finish awakening yourself. And I know you see me going. So when you write, if I can't write back, Um, thank you for your thoughts. I appreciate it. Um, I'm really busy and really getting tired. Um, I'm gonna keep going. I told you one thing about me: I don't stop, but sooner or later this body will. Um, it's finally sooner. I like that. Everything's coming to a close. As far as my job, everything else is getting ready to start to bloom, like the lotus blossom to come up and meet a new day. Y'all have some really cool stuff that's going to happen. I'll be right in the middle of it on the other side. I love y'all, man. Y'all rock. Have a good one.